code for you guys. I honestly feel like paying $10,000 for a bag like this is crazy, okay? So anyway, I'm not gonna say anything else, but I just want you to take a look at this bag. I know that many of you out there probably do have the authentic bag, but take a look at it. There's the front, the side, the back with the Mona Lisa pocket, the other side, and the bottom. Take a look at the chain. All right. And there is the CC logo. We will open it. It opens very easily. It's the double flap with the little love letter pocket. Open it up to the burgundy interior and the Chanel, where it's stamped Chanel with the CCs on the inside. You have the front pocket, and the inside is all leather. You have the lipstick holder. What is that? Oh, it's a receipt. But anyway, you guys, it looks great. It really looks great. So I've used it quite a few times. And now the closest thing, well, I have a black caviar bag. And this is an authentic walk. Okay. I've had this one a while. I can't really remember what I paid for it. It was somewhere around $2,500, I think, and I've used this bag a ton. Okay, so here is the caviar leather. The caviar leather. The back Mona Lisa pocket. Open it up, and it's all leather on the inside, and it's stamped Chanel here in gold. And it has the burgundy. The walk has the burgundy material, and it's all this is leather. Now, I'm going to hold these bags up side by side so you can look at the caviar leather. This is an all leather bag. And I'm just wondering, so you can see it's very similar. Okay? Now, the number one thing that I noticed about this bag when I opened it, and it came in this dust bag here, and I did forget to bring an authentic Chanel dust bag in here, but it feels differently, like it's not as soft. But that was the dust bag that came with the Replica, but that's fine. The number one thing that I did notice, and I did email them about it, was it had kind of a chemical smell. They said that's the glue. Okay. It's not as bad as it was when I first got it, so it's definitely dissipating. Let me sniff here for a minute. I can still smell it just a little, but it's very faint. Now, at first sight, this bag is absolutely gorgeous, and if someone were carrying this bag and I did not know that it was a replica, I would never be able to tell. I would never be able to detect it. I have seen lots of fake bags on people, you know, out and about that I've been able to tell, but this would not be one of them. This looks absolutely 100% like a real Chanel bag. Now, there's another thing about this bag that I noticed, and I would say the number one thing I think that might give it away is the chain. It's lighter and it's a little squeaky. You hear that? Okay, even this walk, which the chain on the walk is smaller. You can see it's not quite as big. but it's not squeaky. Okay? That's right when I picked this bag up and felt of it, I noticed the chain difference. Again, I don't really hear any squeak. It makes a sound when I'm moving it around, but this one, it's more squeaky. That's the only way I really know to describe it. But other than that, it's undetectable. It's beautiful. It's leather and it's very well made. I looked at the stitching. The stitching is immaculate. The bag has a really pretty sheen to it. Caviar leather. Much like my authentic Chanel walk. Again, side by side. I mean, this bag is undetectable, you guys. This one's a little puffier, but it's a bigger bag. I mean, the pillows are puffier. Of course, this is a walk. So like I said, this is the best I can do as far as comparisons go. All right. Now, I brought this one in here because I have been doing a bit of research before I did this video, and I watched a couple of other influencers talking about their bags from Shebags, and some of them have the exact authentic bag to compare it to. And I think that definitely they talked about the chain, and one of them said the chain on the Shebag or the replica bag is a bit longer, and it's actually better for crossbody. Now, I think she had a jumbo, and this is the medium large. So I can't really tell you that for sure, but that's what one of the YouTubers that I watched said. She said she actually likes the chain better, the chain length, where the bag falls with the replica bag. And also, they talked about the CCs. Now, this one is, it's like ruthenium hardware. It's not the silver like my Shebag, but take a look at the CCs. They talked about a slight difference with the CCs. They said the C's were somewhat slimmer, and if you notice, it comes up top and then goes under right here, and then this one's over. Okay, it has the turn lock, of course. So on the Shebag, and they're absolutely right, I think that it's the same as far as going around and under. They nailed that. The turn lock is just perfect. But I think the C's are a little fatter, like a little thicker. Of course, this is a bigger bag, but I do see that, and I saw that
I go for. I will go for my other bags before I even get to her. Even though she falls into my least favorite handbags, I will never let her go. I feel like I could use her for so many reasons. I could use her as a handbag. I could use her as just a makeup case. And so I feel like I could use her for so many other different purposes that I do not need to worry about letting her go. So she is doing perfectly fine in my collection. Even though I don't use her on an everyday basis, she is still a very good bag that I feel that I will make a lot of use out of. So now, last but not least, it is my Michael Kors Sloan top handle. The reason why she falls under my least favorite handbags is because she is very structured, which I like, but she just don't really fit a whole lot because she is structured. So I just stuffed it. But if you look on the inside, there's not really much space, and I just feel like I can't fit a whole lot in here, just because if I stuff too much in there, I feel like it starts poking out, and then I'm scared that I'm gonna ruin the leather, because the leather is very delicate, as you guys can see. So I am really afraid of stuffing her more than I should, and that is the reason why I feel like I don't reach for her at all, because she does fit just what I need. But even then, I still feel like she doesn't fit that much. So that is the reason why I don't use her on an everyday basis. And plus, if I use this bag, I only like to use her as a top handle. I do not like to use her as a crossbody because I don't want to get any color transfer. That is the reason why I feel like I cannot use this bag every day. Even if I wanted to, I can't, because I cannot use this bag as a crossbody, and then it's just not practical for me to use it as a top handle everywhere I go, especially when I need my hands to be free. So that is the reason why this bag does fall under my least favorite bag. But am I gonna let her go? No, because I love her. She looks just so cute. I feel like she looks so different. The day I do not use her anymore, I still want her.
Pa yung stitches niya. Okay? Nasa loob yung stitch, nasa edge yung stitch ng fake bag. Authentic, nasa loob, nasa labas yung fake. Okay? Alright. So, let's look at the strap. The long strap. Okay? So, itong long straps natin, sobrang daling hulihin. Okay, parang dito sila masyadong at madali. Madaling gawin. So, ayan. So, tingnan nyo. Okay, game. So, mahulaan nyo ba kung nasa ngayon dito yung authentic and yung fake? Okay. Ate, ano dito authentic at andito ang fake? Asan ang fake? Asan ang authentic? Hula. Tagal?
Ito yung authentic, ito yung fake.
Ito yung authentic, ito yung fake. Correct. Okay. Kasi guys, kitang-kita nyo naman, sala-salabat yung print. Okay, wala sa gitna. Tingnan nyo tong authentic strap, long strap natin. Nasa gitna yung LV na prints. All the way hanggang sa dulo ng kabila. Ito, sumasayaw yan. Una, konti lang yung nakikita. Ito lang. Kita nyo to? Ito lang ang nakikita ngayon. Pag inano nyo yung, pag tinignan nyo yung strap, pahaba ng pahaba, lumalaki ng lumalaki yung nakikita sa gitna. Okay? Hanggang sa maging buo na siya sa dulo. So, fake yan, guys. Dapat, ang makita nyo sa strap, pag authentic ang bag, is ganito. So, all through